Tell me what we do, everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. Try. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is written in the holy book. Try. You find a channel, na meranyi biko godo onyolu welu monu aya na meranyi do onyolu welu monu onyo chai chukwu kikele anyị na bogi bia nyela time is now. We want to go. Remember your promises. Oh, na me oh, onozo kebiafra. Merani onozo kebiafra. Na merani onozo kebiafra. Merani onozo kebiafra. Ndiro maranyi buruburu anachi wepunda anyị n'ike shata oh they are holding our lead Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now is Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi we shall rise and defend our land the land of rising sun is our hope Yogi bikonu sitende muziki kame iwele
My fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, wherever you are watching from, I welcome you to this amazing platform. Thank you for being part of this platform. May Chukwu Hukabe my guide and protect you. This is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we bring information that is coming from the Biafra government, a platform that brings information directly from the United States of Biafra government, and we will not stop bringing information. In this platform, we are focused on the structure of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. Every one of us know very well that Mazi Simon Ekpa have made a structure. And we know that in the hierarchy of the office, the COS stands in for Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, as long as he remains alive and with us. We know that the Prime Minister is going to join us very soon. Before the Prime Minister joins us, every information will be coming from the COS of Biafra government. And whatever you see on the Biafran government Twitter handle that you're going to follow, all you have to do is to follow the COS on his platform, follow the Biafran government Twitter account, and listen. Whatever you hear from there is the right way to go. Do not be disturbed. Do not be discouraged. In today's program, I want to expose one of the fraudulent system of Nigeria. One of the grievances why the Biafran people are leaving the zoo. We are not just living because we are angry or because of any sentiment. It is because the system has been programmed to fail, and everybody from bottom to top are all involved in the corruption and the destruction of humanity. That is why Nigeria has ended and Biafra declared. We must continue to protect Biafra, the United States of Biafra. Watch this video from beginning to end and you will understand the deep failure of the Zoological Republic. Watch.
Possibility that this government will release Nnamdi Kanu.
You know what? This is a political matter.
Okay.
Right? I think when
is it political?
When it's
political or judicial?
It's a political matter.
Okay.
You know, I mean, we are discussing politics here, right? And let's be sincere with ourselves. If Attorney General of Federation, I think, let's say, issued non-prosecuting tomorrow, what happens? Right? Okay, now is it okay? Sunday Igboho was chased to Benin Republic, right? But it was released in Benin Republic through a court process. But the Nigerian government was looking for him there before he ran away. Do you understand? He wanted to fly to Italy. Do you understand? Now, Sunday Igboho came back to Nigeria as the federal government or police revisited the allegation against him. That's the question. So Sunday Igboho is moving freely. When the guy was chased out of his house in Ibadan, I went there, I saw there was a real tug of war between him and the police. The police almost leveled the house, the whole building rebuilt with bullets like a war. I was there that morning to go and see things for myself, right? And the guy escaped, ran to Benin Republic. In the Republic, he was a firefly when he was arrested. He was tried to court in the Republic. The Nigerian government, I think the police declared him wanted here. We were searching for him. But now, his guy back to Nigeria. As Nigerian police revisited, I think, the allegations against him, as he been charged to court, has he been arrested? So it's a political matter. That's what I'm saying. It's a political matter. Okay. And once a political matter of this nature is best resolved in political way. And that's why we expect a governor like Soludo. He's a professor and he's a governor, right? Do you understand? And we expect him to lead in the conversation. Yes. Do you understand? You know, in the negotiation. At least to talk to Kanu. This is our son. Hand him over to us.
Okay, quick one. Does it look like you've not landed on the thought of the possibility of releasing this administration, releasing Nnamdi Kanu? Is there a possibility?
Something is political. Yes. And I stand on it.
Okay.
Do you understand? And if the political actors in the northeast, in the southeast, do you understand, can get, I think, some of their collaborators across the country to convince President Tinubu tomorrow, do you understand, that give us Kanu, I think he will not cause trouble again. Even if we want to retain the legislation, he will remain peaceful with it.
All right, let's bring
he will release it.
Okay, let's bring in Mr. Badamosi into this conversation once again. Mr. Badamosi, I would like to ask you, let's take away what Soludo has said, Governor of Anambra. Let's take him out of the equation. Now, do you think that if Nnamdi Kanu is released and the underlying issues that led to the agitation in the first place, those issues are not resolved, do you think that it will bring peace in the Southeast?
Okay, thank you very much. You see, part of the reasons why what Governor Soludo said is true is the fact that the underlying issues are still remaining. What are these underlying issues? You have issues of the belief of the majority of Southeasterners that the agitation for Biafra Republic is a legitimate one. And to be very sincere with you, every human being has a right to self-determination. So, and there is nothing wrong with that. We must have a situation whereby, or a process whereby the Southeasterner the average Southeasterner is convinced to be part of the Nigerian state, the very instance we don't have that achieved, then we are going to have a problem. I want to maybe also mention something with regards to the issue of Sunday Igboho you mentioned earlier. You see, Sunday Igboho started something he couldn't complete. And at the point in time when he was chased out of the country, and maybe when he ran out of the country and was being prosecuted in Benin Republic, he eventually left that place and came back to Nigeria. But you see, the difference between Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu is that there are people that have a leash on Sunday Igboho, and they can always kind of round him up. They can always rake him in, but that is not the same thing with Nnamdi Kanu, because if you look at the first time when he was released and put in house arrest in his house, we had a sitting House of Rep member who was then the guarantor until when his life was threatened, and he decided to leave the country and he left. So all of these are things that makes the whole thing very shaky. There are a lot of things that needs to be done to ensure that the people of the Southeast believe more in Nigeria, or are convinced more to be part of the Nigerian state, than for us to be looking at, okay, today Nnamdi Kanu is the issue. Tomorrow somebody will rise. We have had Samuel Ekpa. We have Imam Powerful.
Do you think that Sunday Igboho is under a leash? I mean, this is a young man who took his campaign to UK, asking the UK Prime Minister to support the exit of the Yoruba nation from Nigeria. How much of a leash does he have?
Of course, the leash that he has for now is the fact that he cannot come around and start running the kind of rings he was running when during the Buhari regime, when he had people mobilized with arms to move all over the place. No. I am sure that people must have called him to order and insisted that, look, if you want to go for this agitation, you can go in a civil way, prosecute your cases, go to wherever you want to go, whether United Nations or wherever, prosecute your case. But then don't threaten the peace and security of the Nigerian state and the Nigerian people.
Let me ask you this one question before we move on. Now, do you think that the leash is coming? I mean, there's more like a tour in his agitation. Is it because that a president is coming from, the president in power is from the Southwest? Does it have anything to do with that?
No. We had a president who was okay. The leash on Sunday Igboho, you mean?
Yes.
Well, yes, there might be such an influence, because I will tell you, the Yorubas generally, they have a way of raking in people who want to start to make trouble, and they
we seem to be having
know who to call to speak to whoever, and they can always use that to tame his excesses, and I think that is what is happening right now.
All right, thanks very much, Mr. Badamosi. Mr. Adeyemi, a quick one before we leave. I would like to have your reaction on the same question I asked him.
Okay.
Do you think that even if Nnamdi Kanu is released, you know, if you don't address the underlying issues of marginalization, which in the first place led to this agitation, do you think that there will be peace in the Southeast?
Well, I think it depends on the actors, right? Yes, it's not only in the Southeast we talk about marginalization. Okay. Everybody will tell you that in Nigeria. I think Nigeria, is a composition of several nations. And you see agitation everywhere, here and there, but the reaction are just different. You understand? But if, I think they are approaching the matter now, you understand? I mean, Kanu, using a lot of dialogue, discussion, you understand? I think pressure on the government, maybe some issues, I think will be addressed. Nothing is possible. What is happening there is happened, I think, with the South. You understand? South made this country ungovernable. Even when Obasanjo was there, got a stake that Nigeria almost could not talk of 1,000 barrels of oil.
Exactly the point. And their concerns were addressed.
Yes, and I think they addressed it through dialogue. Okay. If you release
but they first went to trenches when the federal government.
Yes, they went to trenches.
Yes.
Let's say the agitation statistics are also in trenches now. Okay. Let's admit. Okay. You understand? But later now, there was a time all these Tompolo, all these guys are now getting billions of naira to keep pipelines. You understand? There was a time they were also in trenches. You understand? Government. You understand? We call it the same government. I forgot his alias. Right? You understand? There was a time, the Kubasari, yes, and Tompolo, there was a time they were in trenches, right? In Idi. I personally, I went to see Asari in Tombia.
Okay.
When it was declared wanted. That's what I'm saying. But the point I'm trying to make is that immediately government of Yar'Adua came in, initiated a genuine process of addressing their grievances, and everything simmered. So what I'm saying is that there were issues on the table.
Exactly. That's the question.
So if these issues on the table, you understand? And this man is saying, no, for this, and this, Nigerian government is unfair to this region. You understand? What stops a serious government? Right from, okay, yeah, let's sit down. And we are political actors. You understand? Let's address this matter. I'm coming. It's not everything they are demanding for are genuine or true, but there are some that are true.
Now, my question is: do you see a possibility that the means to, or the quest to address these concerns will happen?
If a statement like this Soludo is coming from one or two governors, it will be difficult.
Okay,
that's the truth. If a statement, as Soludo made it, if you are getting from what?
Does it look like some people from the southeast are behind the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu?
Are you in doubt? Are you in
this kind of statement?
Sorry, are you in doubt of that at this moment? No, I don't see. I'm coming. I don't see any political analyst.
To what end?
That I'm coming. What are you saying? You know what? Everybody wants to win this election.
I bet Nnamdi Kanu is not from Anambra State.
Yeah, what are you saying?
He's not going to contest the governorship of Anambra State.
I'm coming. Where is it at home? Do you understand? Where is he having effect most? Their decision. Where in the 5 states in the southeast? Where is he having effect most? Tell me. Is it Anambra? Onitsha exists. Even when states like Imo, like Enugu, were not forcefully, or most of these things were not being implemented. But Anambra is 100% ever since. How much compliance are they getting from Eboyi? How much compliance are they getting from Enugu?
Okay. But Mr. Adeyemi, it's an ongoing conversation. I mean, maybe we'll have to go back to it another day because we need to move on to the second topic.
Okay.
From all the noise making on this very program that I just streamed, you will understand that the Zoological Republic of Nigeria has no plan to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And no politician is genuinely in support of the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. None of them, not even one. No politician, no elite in that zoo is in support of the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What you are seeing them doing is playing lip service, including those who come on their studios, all those commentators that come on studio and ask for you, they are not serious about it. That is why we have always said the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lies in the hand of the United States of Biafra under the command of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, and today under the control of Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. The earlier you understand this, the better for you. It is you, the citizens, that will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know already that the IPOB in Nigeria now is a political pressure group, and they are not interested in what happens to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His life is in our hands, and we have to continue to be strong as we are pushing for the recognition and full restoration of Biafra on the ground. That we guarantee the unstoppable freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we must be fast as we can. Thank you so much for watching wherever you're watching from. I appreciate you. Like and share this program to all platforms. Share to family and friends, and I bet you will never remain the same if you continue to follow this platform. Thank you so much, and stay blessed. See you again on the next video.